Have you ever started cycling, full of excitement, only to find yourself frustrated, uncomfortable, or even unsafe on the road? Many beginner cyclists fall into common traps that can quickly turn their new passion into a painful chore. But what if I told you there are specific habits you can easily avoid right from the start, transforming your daily rides into pure joy? Stick around, because we're about to reveal the 9 crucial mistakes every new cyclist must avoid for a smoother, safer, and infinitely more enjoyable journey. Welcome back to Chavez Cycling. Today, we're tackling a topic that's close to every cyclist's heart, especially if you're just starting out: the bad habits that can derail your progress and enjoyment. Cycling for daily life, whether it's commuting, running errands, or just leisurely rides, should be fun and efficient. But often, without realizing it, we adopt practices that do more harm than good. Let's dive into the 9 habits beginner cyclists absolutely must avoid. Habit 1. Skipping the pre-ride. Check. You're eager to get going. Maybe you're running a little late, and the last thing you want to do is spend time checking your bike. You hop on, pedal away, and suddenly, your tire feels squishy, or your brakes are making a strange noise. This common oversight, skipping a quick pre-ride inspection, is a recipe for disaster, inconvenience, and even danger. Imagine hitting a pothole with underinflated tires, or worse, finding your brakes aren't working optimally when you need them most. These aren't just minor annoyances. They can lead to accidents or leave you stranded miles from home. Instead, adopt the ABC Quick Check before every single ride. A stands for air. Check your tire pressure. Proper inflation not only prevents flats, but also makes your ride smoother and more efficient. B is for brakes. Squeeze both levers to ensure they engage firmly and release properly. Test them before you even leave your driveway. C is for chain and cranks. Give your chain a quick visual inspection for rust or kinks and ensure your bay. Cranks spin freely. And finally, quick check for quick releases. Make sure your wheels are securely fastened in the dropouts and your saddle is tight. This takes less than 60 seconds, but it can save you hours of trouble and keep you safe. Make it a non-negotiable part of your routine. Habit 2. Riding with incorrect saddle height. This is perhaps one of the most common mistakes I see among new riders, and it's a huge contributor to discomfort and even injury, particularly knee pain. Many beginners ride with their saddle too low, allowing them to easily place both feet flat on the ground when stopped. While this feels secure, it's incredibly inefficient and puts undue stress on your knees. Conversely, a saddle that's too high can cause you to rock your hips excessively while pedaling, leading to chafing and a loss of power. Both scenarios make cycling harder than it needs to be and can quickly discourage you. The ideal saddle. Height allows for maximum power transfer and minimizes strain. To find your correct saddle height, try this simple test. Sit on your bike with your heel on the pedal. At the bottom of the pedal stroke, your leg should be almost but not quite fully extended. When you then move your foot to the ball of your foot for pedaling, there should be a slight bend in your knee. You should not be able to put both feet flat on the ground comfortably while seated. Typically, only your toes should touch. Adjusting your saddle height correctly will instantly make your pedaling more efficient, reduce fatigue, and significantly decrease your risk of knee pain. It's a game changer. Habit 3. Wearing inappropriate clothing. So many beginners make the mistake of riding in their everyday clothes, jeans, cotton t-shirts, or loose-fitting items. While it might seem convenient, wearing the wrong clothing can quickly lead to discomfort, chafing, and overheating. Cotton, for instance, absorbs sweat and stays wet, chilling you in cooler weather or making you feel clammy and heavy in warm weather. Jeans restrict movement and cause uncomfortable rubbing. Cycling isn't just about the bike. It's also about what you wear on it. Your clothing should enhance your ride, not hinder it. Invest in some basic cycling-specific attire, or at least activewear made from synthetic moisture-wicking fabrics. Padded cycling shorts are a revelation for anyone spending more than 20 minutes on a saddle. They drastically reduce chafing and sit-bone discomfort. Layers are key for varying temperatures. A base layer, a jersey, and a lightweight windbreaker can adapt to most conditions. For daily commuting, even simple athletic shorts and a quick dry t-shirt will make a huge difference compared to denim. dress for comfort and functionality, and your rides will instantly become much more enjoyable. Habit 4. Neglecting hydration and nutrition. It's easy to underestimate how much energy and fluid you expend, even on a seemingly short ride. Many beginners hop on their bike without a water bottle, thinking they'll be fine for a quick spin. They wait until they feel thirsty, by which point they're already partially dehydrated, leading to fatigue, dizziness, headaches, and even cramps. Similarly, skipping a small snack before a longer ride can lead to bonking, a sudden extreme loss of energy that leaves you feeling drained and unable to continue. Your body is a machine, and it needs fuel and fluid to perform. Make hydration a priority. Always carry a water bottle, even for short rides. Take sips regularly, don't wait until you're parched. For rides longer than 60 minutes, consider adding electrolytes to your water, especially in warm weather. As for nutrition, for rides under an hour, a balanced meal a couple of hours beforehand is usually sufficient. For longer rides, consider a small, easily digestible snack like a banana, a granola bar, or some nuts about 30 minutes before, and bring some along to refuel during the ride. Consistency in hydration and nutrition will keep your energy levels stable and your mind clear, making every ride more enjoyable and sustainable. Habit 5. Ignoring road safety and traffic laws. This is a critical habit to avoid, not just for your own safety but for the safety of others around you. Many beginners, perhaps feeling more exposed on a bike, sometimes adopt an invisible mentality or disregard traffic rules. This could mean riding without a helmet, ignoring stop signs or red lights, not using hand signals, or riding against traffic. While it might feel convenient in the moment, these actions are incredibly dangerous and can lead to severe accidents, injuries, and even legal consequences. Your bike is a vehicle, and you are subject to the same rules as cars. Always wear a helmet. It's your most important piece of safety gear. Use front and rear lights, especially during dawn, dusk, or at night, to maximize your visibility. Learn and use proper hand signals for turning and stopping. Obey all traffic laws. Stop at red lights and stop signs, yield when required, and ride with the flow of traffic, not against it. Try to make eye contact with drivers and pedestrians to ensure they see you. Always assume you are invisible to drivers and ride defensively. Being predictable, visible, and following the rules of the road will significantly reduce your risk and make you a more responsible and respected road user. Habit 6. Improper. Gear shifting. Many beginners treat their bike like a single speed, either mashing a hard gear up hills or spinning wildly downhill. They might avoid shifting entirely or shift incorrectly, such as shifting under heavy load or across too many gears at once. This leads to inefficient pedaling, puts excessive strain on your knees, wears out your drivetrain prematurely, and makes climbing hills a grueling chore instead of a manageable challenge. The gears are there to make your ride easier, not harder. Think of your gears as different levels of leverage designed to help you maintain a consistent, comfortable pedaling cadence, the rate at which you pedal. Aim for a smooth, steady cadence of around 70-90 revolutions per minute, even uphill. Shift before you need to, anticipating changes in terrain. As you approach a climb, downshift to an easier gear while your legs still have momentum. When going downhill or on flat terrain, upshift to a harder gear to maintain speed without spinning. Out. Learn to use both your front and rear derailleurs in conjunction, avoiding extreme cross-chaining, e.g., big chainring with the biggest cog, or small chainring with the smallest cog. Smooth, timely shifting will save your knees, conserve energy, and make your rides infinitely more enjoyable. Habit 7. Overdoing it too soon. The excitement of a new hobby can lead to wanting to do too much, too fast. Many beginners make the mistake of attempting long distances or high speeds right out of the gate. They see experienced cyclists effortlessly cruising miles and think they should be able to do the same. This often leads to immediate burnout, extreme fatigue, muscle soreness, and even injury. If your first few rides leave you feeling completely exhausted and miserable, you're less likely to want to continue. The goal is to build a sustainable habit, not to win a race on day one. Start slow and build up gradually. Your body needs time to adapt to the new stresses of cycling. Begin with shorter, flatter rides that you know you can comfortably complete. Focus on consistency. Riding a few times a week for 20-30 minutes is far more beneficial than one grueling 3-hour ride. Once a month, gradually increase your distance or intensity by no more than 10-15% each week. Listen to your body, rest when you need to, and don't be afraid to cut a ride short if you're feeling unwell. Remember, cycling is a journey, not a sprint. Enjoy the process of building your fitness and endurance. Habit 8. Ignoring basic bike maintenance and cleaning. Your bicycle is an investment, and like any machine, it requires regular care to function optimally and last longer. Many beginners overlook basic maintenance, allowing their chains to become dry, rusty, or gritty, or their bikes to accumulate grime. This neglect leads to premature wear on components, poor shifting performance, annoying squeaks and creaks, and eventually, costly repairs. A poorly maintained bike is harder to ride, less efficient, and frankly, less enjoyable. Make it a habit to perform basic maintenance regularly. The most crucial is keeping your chain clean and well lubricated. After a wet or dusty ride, give your bike a quick wipe down. At least once a month, clean your chain thoroughly and reapply a fresh layer of lubricant. Check your brake pads for wear and your tires for any embedded glass or sharp objects. Learn how to identify loose bolts or worn cables. While you don't need to be a professional mechanic, understanding these simple tasks will extend the life of your bike, ensure smoother rides, and save you money in the long run. Consider a professional tune-up once a year to keep everything in top shape. Habit 9. Not carrying essentials. Picture this. You're on a pleasant ride, a few miles from home, and you get a flat tire, or your chain comes off, or you simply feel a little low on energy. If you haven't prepared by carrying a few essential items, you're left stranded, frustrated, and potentially in an unsafe situation. Many beginners assume nothing will go wrong, or that they can just walk their bike home. This lack of preparation can quickly turn a fun outing into a stressful ordeal. Always carry a basic kit of essentials for any ride, even short ones. This includes a spare inner tube or a patch kit, tire levers, and a small pump or CO2 inflator. Knowing how to fix a flat tire is a fundamental skill for any cyclist. Beyond flat repair, consider a multi-tool for minor adjustments, your phone for emergencies, a form of identification, and a little cash or a credit card. For longer rides, add a small snack or energy bar. Being prepared gives you confidence and peace of mind, knowing you can handle minor mishaps yourself. It allows you to explore further and truly enjoy the freedom cycling offers. So, there you have it. 9 common habits that beginner cyclists often fall into, and how you can easily avoid them. By making these small adjustments to your routine and mindset, you'll not only enhance your cycling experience, but also build a strong foundation for a lifelong love of two wheels. Which of these habits will you start avoiding today? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Chavez Cycling for more tips, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next upload. Until next time, ride safe, ride smart, and keep those pedals turning.